Yo, hello and welcome to episode 17 of the Nodfast. We've got a little local news first, local as in Indiana. And we're drinking some wine right now, too, all of us. So this is
some local wine.
Near and dear to us, not a local wine at all, Paul.
Oh, darn, sorry.
We were talking
Thought it was.
about
Indiana is an alcohol overlawed state to a large extent anyway. But the recent federal court decision stating that basically you couldn't have unfair interstate transmit of alcohol
Because all the state laws are different, I think is one of the bases.
Well, the exciting thing is, for in a lot of cases, people thought, hey, that means I can buy wine from wine.com and have it shipped to me now. But then Indiana decides, well, they said we couldn't treat them unfairly, so that just means that we will just make it so no one in the state can ship, like even the small wineries in the state or larger wineries in the state can ship to people directly. They have to go through a distributor, which there's no reason for that shit. That's just fucking retarded.
Yeah, it seems like an extremely bizarre interpretation.
Indiana, if they have a choice to go left or right, they're going to go right.
Well, but I don't think that federal decision was necessarily saying
that's just how they read it.
Anyone to change the laws. And
right.
And aren't mostly conservatives the ones who kind of bitch about legislating from the bench? I mean, why are they reacting to this? This federal.
Well, this isn't legislating from the bench. This is them responding to.
I know
they're using it as an opportunity to change something, and there's got to be money, and it's the fucking distributors. It's the distributors, dude.
Yeah,
it's the state distributors want a chunk of all the wine now.
What it comes down to is lobbying.
We're organized.
Absolute lobbying.
It's the organized industry. Like we're pissed off, and they want to charge like $2 a bottle. That's a big increase.
The woman from the
winery.
Bedford winery was saying 50%.
Yeah, if they want to take 50%, over gross. They wanted 50% over gross.
That's
which
insane.
is going to change things.
It's just not manageable.
Yeah, no, not at all. It would kill
and these they can't afford. And then they asked one of the other points she made was they said, well, okay, so how much wine can you give us? She's like, well, I think I could do 100 cases. Well, that's not enough for us to even bother with it. So they're just going to factor people out. Like,
unless you
I think that
100,000 albums, we're not even going to assign you to our.
You're not even allowed to be in stores is what it comes down to.
Right.
You can't sell it to people directly.
Yep.
And you have to go to the distributor. But distributor doesn't want it unless they can make a huge profit off of it. So, can't do it anymore.
Or there was a little blip about it in the.
There's on the WFHB local news podcast.
Which is awesome,
really cool.
WFHB.org.
Community radio. It's
from Bloomington, Indiana.
It's a great thing, and check it out more than anything because
they actually have.
Not from a place where there's good community radio. It is literally one of the coolest things ever. Yeah, it's an amazing thing.
What? So here shortly for this trip that I'm gonna go on, I've decided I need a.
You need a
MP3 player
or a portable media player.
Yeah, I really don't care about video or pictures. I just want to be able to play MP3s.
What have you?
Well, your big
it
thing
down
is
to
cost.
options?
That's the big thing, right?
Yeah, I think probably like. 70 something would probably be
what you want.
Would you go to $200?
No.
You wouldn't go to $200.
What about 1,000?
Yes. I'll do 1,000, but not 200.
Not 200. Specifically not. $200.
I have a weird thing with numbers.
I fucking hate twos. You know what? It seems like a lot of them have the voice recording now, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Some kind of little
a lot of time it's lower quality if it's
sure
specifically sold as voice recording.
I'm sure it is.
I said if it's specifically sold as voice recording, it's usually lower quality, like a lower bit rate or something.
Or mono.
I saw this ugly ass thing that had line in and a mic in, had these different drive backpack things you could get for it.
What?
And you slid the control module into it. So you could have multiples of these things. It wasn't very expensive, but it was butt ugly, dude. Just it was actually kind of cool.
But stupid.
No, it was actually kind of cool if you thought about it.
I mean, I understand modular approaches to things, but maybe for portable devices,
the
idea is the thing and a battery maybe. And
I mean, it's got to be like that. It's got to be small. It's got to be fucking.
And I don't want to lose parts to it. I don't want to be like, oh fuck, I lost the phone part. Shit, I can't call anybody.
I lost this section GH2.mn. The right.
That is the thing that is a module.
Right.
I guess gadgets are small enough that I don't want parts to gadgets that I got to keep track of.
Yeah. So, what about your battery? Are you hard set on you really want a battery you can go buy?
I think I would be okay with the charged batteries, really. If it is,
because you can get some cool form factors if you got a battery in the charger.
I want to be able to charge it. I don't want to have to charge it just by USB. That kind of.
Well, I'll tell you what you do. You get adapters to get other stuff to USB. Like I have a thing that goes wall outlet to USB voltage, so you can just plug it in and charge.
Oh,
And then I have one that goes into car charger to USB.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's
And
right.
then
I
you
can
could
see that.
actually get like just AAA battery or AA batteries in a little pack and get those to be the right voltage and run those to. You can buy little things like that are USB. So you could do that and then you could recharge those AA's or AAA's or even buy batteries and use that if you needed to when you're traveling.
Right.
Random little USB devices are amazing.
I have far too many. I have like a little bit different voltage USB adapters, which is pretty cool to be able to do.
That's nice.
I'm probably gonna if it does have some kind of wall thing, which I'm not gonna have we're gonna bring a laptop, so I'm not gonna have like steady access to any like USB ports.
Uh-huh.
Right.
I would have to have a wall adapter. Not only that, but
Then you have to get a local voltage
European
adapter.
one, yeah.
That wouldn't be it. Just get another adapter to snap on the
Yeah.
end of it.
2
But
and
then you have a
5.
bag full of cables and shit.
Right. Between 2 and 5 gigs would be sufficient, I think. Probably leaning towards more towards 5, just because
Well,
it'd be
we'll
cool
see
to
what
have.
we can come up
It'd
with.
be cool to have
Is
a
now
bunch of stuff.
now is it a case where just what you're talking about, a 5 gig player? Is there something as cheap as $170 that exists for 5 gig?
You
Are
can
we
get
talking,
generic stuff.
Can you? Okay,
No,
okay.
there's
The
bad-
creative ones are that
There's
cheap.
Well, what's that neon with the horrible music on the site? What's
That's like around that range, yeah.
the price on it? It's
Yeah,
Their-
like
their retail is 170?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
so you can probably on the street get it 150 or something.
Yeah.
Wow,
And
okay.
that I think the Zen Micro
The Zen Micro.
might be.
Is that
around
Zen
the
Micro
same.
Touch or Zen
No.
Touch Micro?
And
No,
there's-
it's not
there's
the
a
Touch
photo,
yet.
There's a photo one too, I think, or there's a photo something.
You know, I don't care photo.
How much
I don't.
was that?
either.
Was that Zen Micro
No.
Touch? Was it 1 gig?
I don't remember.
I think
what
I think
Was
it
it the
was
real
the
teeny
little
tiny stick?
the square with the screen
Oh.
that
I
they
don't know.
They make some cool players.
were
Though.
fumbling around
Yeah,
with.
the,
And
the thing with creative though is I've had a variety of different kind of products, and like they've always been really, like for the amount of money you pay for it, it's really.
Relatively good quality. Relatively good quality. Yeah.
I mean, their shit doesn't like save planet or anything, but it's like whenever I first got that sound card, it wouldn't like. I was having problems with it, and I called it a really nice one.
From that little gadget segment on the
Yeah.
travel world too. How is the world dealing with Hamas, man?
not too well. I
Well,
think,
it's hard to have any kind of like, I mean, it's how do you react to that?
having an official
hard.
stance against your neighbor, it makes it difficult. I mean, like if I guess the only thing, if there's somebody that gets elected in Canada that is like their policy is to attack the U.S. and
Or destroy our government.
yeah, should say the U.S. should be
We
abolished.
are illegitimate government.
We shouldn't exist. I mean, yeah. I mean, it's
Be
going to
like-
be
That'd be tough.
it's going to be hard
We're gonna
to
start dropping bombs if you don't shut the fuck up.
right.
God damn it, Canada, keep it down.
It is not as simple as a U.S. Canadian relationship.
Right.
There are
You
many
can jump
more.
back and forth across the border.
I don't think we kick Canadians out of here to.
We do
make-
some of them, man.
I think that'd be Native
The
Americans.
bad
mostly.
ones.
It is a tough hill to swallow for the international community, and it's going to be interesting to see how. It's mostly interesting seeing what Hamas does. I mean, they're putting up this guy for prime minister that's a moderate.
They're pragmatic. I mean,
Yeah.
they're not stupid. They didn't get fucking dumbass.
It's a situation when you have a population that doesn't have really their own army, or they can't agree with. There's too many different factions.
Or their
even
own
within that
tween,
population.
like, fashion channel.
Either or a fashion army for that matter.
I
But
think that's what Viacom thinks will solve the world's problem.
I think that's actually what our government.
We got to
thinks
pitch
will
that,
think
Paul.
that-
We got to pitch that. The
I-
tween
Dude, they're
fashion
all,
channel.
I think they're all over it already.
You got to mark. I think we got to market to 2-year-olds directly.
I'll let you take up that one.
Are you
dude.
Are you talking about Palestinian 2-year-olds?
Oh, that's even a smaller micro market. And the other, hey, the U.S. feels really uncomfortable about Arabs or
Oh, yeah.
people
Oh,
in
the
Arab
ports.
areas. We're talking about the United Arab Emirate country. What specific little country fiefdom was it?
It's little like I don't know if I don't think it's islands, but it's like
Seven
like
kingdoms.
Right,
Like
but this
7
is
or 8
specifically
kingdoms
one of them.
together. Oh,
And that was my
this
question.
business is from.
Kind of like there's
that
the
this
United
company is
Kingdom
from.
and
Yeah,
there's
I
our-
gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah, I
But
don't
the point is that they were going to manage 6 of the largest ports in the U.S. Was it Newark,
Newark. Another reason
like
for
Boston?
This, well, another reason for the reaction here
Orleans?
is because the 3 you just named. I mean, people would see literally are seeing UAE
The
next
Eastern
to Newark,
Seaboard there.
Boston, New York. All 3
Yeah.
places that
Well,
that
New
had to do
Orleans,
with
and then
September 11th.
there was another one too.
So yeah, I mean,
The
it's
big problem
that's
here, though, the reason for the reflex, the reaction why people are like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" is because the reason that there's a big reaction is because it's not like this United Arab Emirates company wants to, buy the little local discount fucking tobacco store or something. They want to buy.
They already own that.
Yeah, they want to buy the managing of a port. That's along the lines of Homeland Security. That's like the front line of where like a terror attack would happen.
That's the other reason.
I know,
Right,
but
right,
we don't
that's
get
the other
upset
reason.
when the German companies already manage it.
Yeah, because they didn't like do anything to
Except
us.
for those 2 wars.
Well, yeah. But I mean, that wasn't like that wasn't like in.
That's what I'm saying. It's like what?
But it wasn't in Boston, or it wasn't in fucking.
The wounds
here.
maybe haven't healed on this one for a lot of politicians. I think is what it comes down to.
I know, but I think it's just still
And,
reactionary, and it
well,
shows how xenophobic the U.S. is. And
hang on. Here, the security company that was in charge of WTC security, which was run by Bush's brother.
WTC
was run by Bush. Which one?
Marvin.
Which Bush? Marvin.
It's run by Marvin. And this company was
the one
backed.
with the Soul Career.
And the company was backed by a UAE investment firm. It's just, there's all kinds of UAE ties already in New York and already associated all over the place with
Right.
all of that stuff on both sides. So it's like, you know what? I don't think there is a difference, to be honest. I don't.
Yeah.
I really don't think it.
What the hell is this cable?
What is it?
I don't know. It
New
was
on the
like a damn
Nodfast,
cell
we're
phone
playing
cable.
What's This Cable?
Oh, that
Yeah,
cable.
we're gonna put pictures up on the damn
that
site.
cable-
There's just a big pile of fucking cables
Is-
all everywhere, all over the living room. We don't normally record here.
That cable
But
is
we got
a
it
hot
impromptu.
sync cable for this.
20 years ago, hot sync meant a totally different thing.
That meant that there was something wrong. You'd stolen a sink from someone.
Or maybe you run a little too much hot water in the sink.
Or
No, I didn't mean that. That
It
was
could.
so out of
It
style.
could've. It could've.
People didn't say sink and mean sink.
it could mean you keep getting further and further down in a body of water.
Oh, that's true.
You're sinking
sinking so fast. Man, that's a hot sink.
Hey,
by the way,
oil prices went up because shit happened
Oh,
in
yeah.
Nigeria. So we got to invade Nigeria now.
not like that's never been done before.
Well, we
Yeah.
didn't care before when anything happened there.
Well, and
Like
we
most
did,
of Africa.
we used to not care about Venezuela.
As long
either.
as you give us our damn oil, we don't give a shit what you do.
Right. Exactly.
It's kind of the U.S. foreign policy related to oil.
Man.
It's very uncomplicated.
Have you heard about this Darfur stuff? How they're
Bush is
Over-
calling for troops.
over and over and over and over, they're like, "Yep, that's a genocide.
It's a genocide.
It sucks.
I'm
Isn't
going to
that-
sing
isn't
you a
that a
song
shame?
about how that's a genocide.
Isn't that bad?
Oh
That's
my
a
God, a lot
damn
of
genocide right
people
there."
died
Did the
in
same
the
thing, though.
genocide.
Clinton did do the same thing.
Clinton made
No,
a point.
no.
They made a point to not say genocide
Right.
at least.
Well,
though.
Albright said it.
These
no,
guys, but
she
these guys
danced
are
around it. She
these
danced around
yeah.
it.
These
That
people
was-
are saying
She got beat up because
it's a
of it.
genocide. And it's like, well, if it's a genocide,
Why
shouldn't
aren't you
somebody
doing something?
shouldn't somebody do something about it instead of just sitting around?
Finally,
going,
this week, finally.
That's the UN like earlier sent like 7 people or something. Like a little
Hey, would you guys go check that out?
a little bitty like I don't know what it was. It may have been like 2,000 or 2,000 troops or something like that. I'm not sure.
NATO is also ramping it up. I
But
think
they're losing funding. Like they're not. It's not sustainable, so they're going to leave, and it's the same shit just keeps happening over
They're
and over.
selling cookies, man.
Right? They're just kind of.
We sell cookies to fund our government operations.
well, and if you've seen
They're looking for
the
those
bumper
mushrooms.
sticker, the bumper sticker has come true.
if you've seen the way some of that stuff sort of operates anyway, you're literally going to have to like send in a shitload of troops to stop anything because it's a militia backed by the government that's doing this.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it's literally like if someone took the army of a country and sent them house to house to kill certain people. I mean,
Yeah, it's like the Sudanese
Yeah,
government.
we did that.
right. So I mean,
we used to do that.
The Sudanese government's like, we do not approve of any U.S. troops or anything like that coming in here, and it's like, and so the U.S. stance is like, they don't want anybody coming in.
We don't want to get shot.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, neither did Iraq,
Right.
or anywhere else we go.
Usually-
nowhere we go wants us to go there.
there really aren't a whole lot of places, that are like hoping the U.S. comes in and
Right,
takes over
man.
shit
You know what? I just wish that somebody would come like occupy this country, because
and enforce their values on us.
right, because I'm just kind of bored.
Yeah, so I think we're going to stick on the international news for a little bit. And we've got 2 pieces of European international news. The first is Josh is heading to Europe just in time for bird flu.
Hell yes.
Awesome, man.
I love the bird flu season in Europe.
I would advise you to stay away from the gigantic swans.
Okay.
All
they
birds,
seem to be
actually.
what's affected. But what they found is gigantic swans have been killed by it.
Really?
So don't fuck with the gigantic swans.
All right.
Which
Don't feed them.
in general, swans are evil anyway.
Okay.
They're also,
Have you ever had a swan come after you?
They hiss.
No.
They hiss.
Oh,
and
they're
eat.
mean.
They're
They'll bite you,
nasty.
man. They're assholes.
I've had geese will hiss at you as well.
Oh,
Kind
yeah,
of,
geese
kind
too,
of
man.
along the same lines, basically.
Yeah.
I've had a goose come after me before. It was funny.
Those big neck birds just hate people. Is what
Yeah.
it comes down to.
Thank God it's not an ostrich. Ostrich kick your ass.
Sea chickens are a lot more manageable because they're just like, what the fuck?
Well,
I don't care. I
it's
just
one of
need
those
to
things
keep
we're bred to be
walking.
stupid, so they don't
Yeah.
do shit like that.
Bred to be stupid.
Are you kidding me? We did.
Isn't that a Devo song?
It's the government theme song, I believe.
Like, I don't think cows. You know what? Cows aren't going to ever outsmart anything.
Cows are.
There's no wild cows.
It
Not
seems
like that. Not like that.
Yeah.
No, dude, animal liberation. I want to go and free all the fucking cows, right? You know, because exactly they could.
Where are
do
they
such
gonna
good,
go?
Wild. I know that's the thing I've never understood about.
They're gonna sit there and be
You
eaten
cannot-
by something.
You
Well,
just would
I
have
mean,
to stop breeding them. What would
People
happen?
that want to free all the
It'd be
animals.
endangered species.
Seriously, no. Seriously, I want to say this. I feel it. It's good. It's a great cause and everything else. But you can't free cows.
Well,
I'm
that's why
sorry.
you're not freeing cows. You're breaking down the system that uses cows. Is what the intelligent person would wanna
Right.
do.
Exactly. I
Letting
mean, stop
cows
eating
go
cow.
is a bad idea because then somebody's gonna have their car fucked up.
You won't be hitting deer. You'll be hitting cows.
Dude, you don't want to hit a cow, man. Deer seem like you
Right.
like you hit balsa wood.
Compared to hitting
Fucking
a
hit
cow.
a cow. Yeah, they're
We
not.
set all the cows free. We had to.
So bird flu and cows, avoid them both.
Yep.
Okay. Check.
And then we've got
Oh.
in Austria. If you're in Austria, don't deny the Holocaust, Josh.
Because it's against the law, and
'Cause
you
it
will
is
go to
against the
jail,
law.
and
And
you
you
can't
will
change
kill you.
And you can't just say, I changed my mind. I don't believe that anymore. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
Guy tried it.
But the guy, this guy could have received
10 years.
10 years in prison.
For thinking.
And it says under Austrian law, it is a crime to publicly diminish,
the Holocaust.
deny, or justify the Holocaust.
You can't even say, oh, it went
You can't even
bad.
say, like, man, there were only 2 million people killed. Come on.
Right, right.
Because it's like, no.
That is against the
it was
law.
more
The
than
official
that.
number is this number. Okay. You're going to fucking prison.
Hey, I have a little side story about Austria. We talked about the Olympics last week. They found like a.
Oh, yeah.
God.
The
That's
coach,
crazy.
the coach is on this doping thing.
He wasn't supposed to be there. He was banned
Well,
from
he
the
was,
Olympics.
but he was in the photos.
He was staying with the
with
team.
the team.
Right, they're
and he
private.
wasn't supposed to be with them.
They
And
found
they took syringes.
they had
to-
like a shit ton and like bags of antidepressants and crap.
Right, but they brought the government. They brought the Italian
Yeah.
police in, which they're saying is the first time the Olympic Committee's ever done that.
Which means something's going down.
This is the first time I've ever brought in criminal stuff.
And the
Damn.
Austrian team was the most like reclusive and closed to themselves team, apparently, from the word on the Olympic street or whatever that is.
But I mean, it's certainly not. It's
They were like placed 14th. They didn't do very well in much anything.
it's because they got their shit taken away from them.
They're like, we're jonesing. We're all staying in our hotel.
Dude,
We're taking
come
antidepressants because
on.
we're coming down.
Yeah, exactly. Bagfuls of antidepressants. Yeah.
Oh.
Poor folks. Anyway, yeah, dude, like speeds away, gets in a car crash, like runs into the.
Oh, yeah.
They
It's like a
arrest
soap
him.
opera.
In
Yeah,
Austria,
it just-
busts through a
right.
police
Yeah.
barricade.
Great stuff, man.
Next
I
week,
mean,
we're going to do a radio program about it. We're going to act it out.
it's
I wonder
like-
if they
Oh,
all.
it's my Liebchen. Oi!
No, dude, they'd all be like Arnold. It'd be like,
Right.
I will tell you, I do not have doping. There's no doping, no.
Oh, this is
yeah,
special interest.
All I can say is this beats the shit out of that Nancy Kerrigan, Tanya Harding shit. That was boring.
No,
This
they
is
got
great.
that's what they got. She got the shit beat out of her.
Well, she got the shit beat out of her, but that was boring, man. Who cares? I mean, that's just like,
Yeah, that was kind of funny.
yeah. but-
Actually, it's certainly not. It's certainly not the
Give me
craziest
a
an Olympics has gotten because I mean,
well, we're not
76 Munich games
or
were
72,
a little, or 72
yeah.
games were kind
Yeah,
of
that
fucked.
stops being crazy
That
and
was-
starts being a little different.
That got
That was crazy, man.
Beyond
That was-
crazy.
well, I mean,
Well-
it's a different type of crazy.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
different
So-
flavor of crazy.
Are
So
we
as I
kicked,
look
have
at-
we kicked it on the international front, by the way?
Dun, dun,
Dun. What else we got?
dun, dun.
Well, we have that abortion thing. If you want to talk about it,
Alito's first day as well.
that abortion thing,
Yeah,
But
Heck
that's the
of a
first
that
case.
Holocaust stuff, that abortion thing.
Right.
It's an upbeat show.
It is. And well, yeah.
Let's
I
talk
mean,
about 4-year-olds who have meth habits next.
Man, that's like a Bill Hicks skit. Have you heard that skit where he's like, "Let's talk about abortion."
Speaking of meth
I want to
habits,
lighten the mood up.
sorry, I'm gonna. Did you see the
Frontline
the Frontline
episode. Yeah, it's
Did you see this Frontline?
So.
amazing.
Still have it
viewing.
on TV.
I've seen
I'll
quite a bit
I'll get you a
of
tape.
meth. Like,
Fallout,
yeah.
This was
yeah.
specifically about Washington State.
Ooh,
or Portland,
no shit.
Yeah, Portland area.
Oregon.
But it was
Yeah, where
like I looked at the guy like
old
one of
school meth problem.
the
Basically.
newspaper folks looked at like trends over the last 10, 15, 20 years about stuff, and they could trace it all to specific events where specific giant, like a Mexican or Canadian
The
suppliers
companies that
or
make
whatever.
the chemical, the active chemical that is necessary for the compound.
Right, there's only 7 of them or something.
Right. And they change their formulations. So the meth would get better. More
As it got purer.
as it got purer.
People got
And
more addicted as it
the guy that was studying this saw 2 distinct spikes when meth use increased and decreased.
Well, it was recovery. I think it
And
was tracking
recovery.
recovery and it was tracking crimes.
Recovery, addiction is like 3 different indicators.
Right, and they talked to the DEA guy that was in charge of it, and it's really interesting stuff. I think it was the most recent Frontline.
Yeah,
And I think you can get it on their
the
site, right?
It's streaming on
Yeah,
the
if
site.
you go to pbs.org
and check out Frontline.
Frontline.
Yep.
there's
Man,
on the
I really
site.
feel sorry for people that are addicted to that drug because I couldn't imagine being like wanting to feel like that.
Well, yeah, and it's
Like being like, I have to feel all like super speeded out.
Well, what it
beyond
does,
my
I guess,
brain.
Yeah.
is it blows out like your whole pleasure center
Right.
to where you really can't perceive pleasure anymore,
and so
except through it,
through
Mm.
it, right?
which is really bad.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
saying it was one of the few drugs that was really bad about that specifically.
Right, right. Well, and just looking at what it does to people physically is
Oh,
scary
yeah.
enough. I
It was
mean,
those same photos. I
this-
think they were in
yeah.
Esquire.
through the system and just showing their mug shots,
Right.
one on top of the other. It's
Mhm.
it's awful. It's awful.
Yep.
But so meth bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Meth bad. Okay.
Well, yeah. Should we talk about the abortion Alito bit super quick? Just
Scalito.
because Scalito
Scaliter.
is he's now an official justice, and he
Sure, hit it.
had his first day on the bench and kind of had a couple little silly for the Supreme Court nerds, a couple little missteps, but for the most part, they announced today that they're going to be taking up a late-term abortion case. So there could be
Ban.
changes coming right around the corner.
Well,
corner
It'll be
already.
coming round a corner when
It's the most. I think it's they look at it as the kind of abortion we can all agree with is the worst kind, is what they're trying to say with it.
Yeah,
I think the worst kind is when you hit a 2-year-old with a car. That's a super late term abortion. Super late term.
a post-term abortion.
Matt and his morbid obsession with 2-year-olds. More after this.
Well, I think the thing is, it got passed in 2003. Like, this is a ban,
Right.
and a lot of
being
states,
challenged.
are like, "Fuck that!" Like,
It's
we're not.
yeah, and it's because there's
So
no
There's
Supreme
no
Court's-
medical exception.
yeah,
Yeah.
there's no medical exception for the mother.
So the Supreme Court's going to be like either have
Hey,
to
get
change
a medical
it
exception.
or something.
That's all they say.
They're gonna
they can
change
put
the
a
law.
medical exception rule in. And a lot of times they'll go and put rules that are really stringent.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Well,
Like, you think that's what they're going to
but-
decide? Is that what
but
you're saying?
It's
Usually-
usually what it's the next
but
volley in a lot of
usually-
those cases.
Right, but usually they're really stringent because O'Connor was on the court.
Did you watch that? I think it was another Frontline.
The last abortion clinic. Absolutely. Frontline, by the way, in my opinion, is the best show on TV.
Good propaganda.
Just so you know. But
Frontline.
it's actually really balanced.
it
it is good.
It's amazing. But yeah, the
Or so says Lefty and Lefty
right.
and Lefty.
And Lefty, right. Just we have Frankie here, Frankie the dog, for the dissenting view. So we'll talk to him in a minute. But
Frankie likes licking things.
sort of like anyway.
Sort of like Paul.
No. I was gonna talk Bill O'Reilly and his loofahs, but anyway,
He likes licking loofahs.
loofahs, or I think he called them falafels. Too.
Falafel.
He mistook them for falafels.
His nuts.
He called a loofah a falafel.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, really?
Because he's a fucking dumbass.
Yeah, he was talking with some assistant, basically.
He's like, "Hey, let me eat that loofah."
Sexually assaulting her on the phone in the office.
I was want to take a bath with my falafel.
That's what he said, basically. Like,
yeah, and he mistook the two, right?
I want to rub you with that piece of
bread.
food.
I mean, what? No. That,
Oh man, you're so hot. I want to rub a sandwich on your face. Make you all clean with a sandwich. Hey,
worst thing to have rubbed on a person too.
Then we'll eat some sponges.
So yeah,
I'm so hungry. We want to have hot sex, and we'll eat some sponges.
all I was going to say was O'Connor sort of could have a hand in those dissenting views, and you know the Supreme Court, for what it's worth, on the left side was pretty,
$8. It's worth $8, Paul.
pretty darn left. So yeah, what $8?
It's worth $8.
What's it worth? $8
The Supreme Court. You asked that question. What is for what it's worth?
for what it's worth. $8. Okay, that's good.
She left really quietly, didn't she?
O'Connor.
Yeah.
Well,
She has a
There wasn't like a big fucking
She has a bat door.
they made her stay.
They had some
and she's
ceremonies.
retiring. Yeah, and they had ceremonies and
She-
stuff like that. But she
I
had to stay on. Remember when?
Well, yeah, but
what's
I
his
mean,
name?
I don't remember like.
Yeah, she's like 800 years old, and she said, "I quit." And they're like, "Well, lady, you can't quit yet. We got to find
I
somebody
know.
to work."
Well,
Yeah.
I know, but it seems like I don't know, like all the government should get together and
Have a big party
or
about it?
something. She's just so like
Revered and the first woman and everything else.
Yeah, I mean,
no,
she
I
had-
agree.
she-
I absolutely agree. She
her
is.
hand is all over like Supreme Court decisions.
Well,
for
if
the
that's
That's
past,
why they
like-
got rid of her, because
I
she put her
know.
hands all over shit.
But if you think about the last year, 2
They
years,
were like, "Yo, lady."
it has all been like women who have led movements. Rosa Parks,
Yep.
King's wife. I mean, you have like ends of eras happening, either through death or through O'Connor retiring.
Well,
True.
not to diminish
Led by
any of
women.
it, but that's the least threatening
no, I agree.
voice to a lot of people.
I agree.
That's
Yeah.
why the dial-in operator is a woman.
Well, and it's why there's a lot of people that think it's time for a female president too. But
Yeah, it's
we
not.
won't even
It's not
talk
yet.
about that yet. So let's move
'Cause
on.
Have
eh?
you watched Commander in Chief? If Gina Davis cannot handle it, who do you think it? And I saw
I'll
on the
tell you
news
what,
the other
Uma
day.
Thurman could handle it.
I saw that Hillary Clinton. She is too much
She
of a
can handle
temper.
it.
Or I can
she
handle
would,
her or whatever.
She would
right?
nuke the world, Paul.
Who?
Hillary Clinton would nuke the world.
Is that what
She'd
she
get all
said?
upset.
Oh,
and she
wow.
would destroy the world.
Hillary would?
She'd be like, "I'm having hot flashes."
Yeah. Yeah, bad PMS day and the whole world's over, right?
Yeah. I love how that's the fear. That like seriously a fucking fear that if female president, oh, maybe her
she's
time of
too
the month,
angry.
she'll
She's too
kill
angry.
us all.
That's the whole strategy the Republicans so far have against
Whatever,
women.
dude. Margaret Thatcher was like,
Right.
like
I
a
know,
fucking
I know, yeah.
sterile as a hospital.
So and that's exactly what the Clinton strategy is. Be as Thatcher-like as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Margaret Thatcher was a puppet, just like fucking like Ronald Reagan, though. I mean,
Well, but she didn't have Alzheimer's.
that's true.
it's true. She wasn't an actor.
Yeah, this is true. She didn't star in movies with monkeys.
It's worse.
But
even.
I think we're wrapping it up for another show of this 17th episode of the Nodfast.
17 is